love him to bits.
Paul McCartney gets a rare gift from the Queen. So today you can call him Sir Paul. In a centuries-old ceremony, Paul McCartney became a knight, honored for his role in a musical revolution. Anne McMillan reports on the superstar's second visit to Buckingham Palace.
30 years ago, he joked about smoking marijuana at Buckingham Palace. Today, the lad from Liverpool was back at the Queen's London residence to receive a knighthood. Sir Paul McCartney, honored for services to music.
Proud to be British, wonderful day, and it's a long way from a little terrace in Liverpool.
It has been one of the most famous journeys in musical history. No picture of the swinging 60s is complete without the Beatles and their revolutionary sound. In 1965, all 4 Beatles were made members of the British Empire. John Lennon sent his medal back to protest the war in Vietnam. The group broke up in 1970, but their recordings still make millions. McCartney, in particular, has remained in the musical mainstream. With his group Wings, then as a solo artist, he has written and performed more songs than any living artist. Last year, he gave financial backing to a school for the performing arts in his hometown, Liverpool.
Love you, Beatles. Oh, yes, we do.
Outside Buckingham Palace, it was just like the old days.
Just love him to bits. Oh, I've come all the way from Australia to this.
He's had a #1 as a soloist, as part of a duet, as part of a trio, as part of a quartet, as part of a quintet, and as part of a charity aggregation. Match that, Spice Girls.
So how does Sir Paul feel about being singled out for this honor?
Well, I just remember the other 3, you know. I keep looking over my shoulder, expecting to see him.
And what do Ringo and George think of his new title?
They make fun of me. They call me Your Holiness.
The new knight dedicated his title to the other 3 Beatles and to the people of Liverpool. Anne McMillan, CBC News, London.
And if you're wondering who the Spice Girls are,
Sir Paul said George Harrison and Ringo Starr, the surviving members of the Beatles, are making fun of his new title and now call him Your Holiness.
There you go.
His knighthood to his former band members George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and the former John Lennon. There was a
calling him Your Holiness, but to everyone else, he's just plain old Sir Paul. Earlier, hundreds of fans waited outside Buckingham Palace in London, England for the arrival of Sir Paul McCartney, the former Beatle receiving a knighthood today from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth in honor of his services to music.
Proud to be British, wonderful day, and it's a long way from a little terrace in Liverpool.
McCartney's wife Linda declining to join him for the big day, instead staying at home to rest following treatment for breast cancer. Sir Paul assuring his fans she's doing quite well.
No, come on now. Ordering us around. There you go. Let's look at this. Wonderful. What's this? It's like Wimbledon.
The honor of knighthood from Queen Elizabeth. However, he said his fellow Beatles members have yet to follow protocol and call him Sir Paul. He said they call him Your Holiness. Joan
Elizabeth. He says it's okay, though. You can just call him Paul.
I think it's about time he gets that, huh? Well, anyway, Oscar fever is...